Happy birthday, Scorpio, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so what I like to do is to focus exclusively on your financial situation since we've basically covered all of the other topics that there could be covered here on this channel. So, what I like to do, this reading, Scorpio, is valid until the end of this year. Rest assured, Scorpio, that this reading will not and may not resonate with every one of you out there. So, whatever that does resonate, go with that. And whatever that doesn't, let it fly. Okay? So, I'm going to start off today by just shuffling up my Oracle deck here to just give you a sense of the energies that surrounds your issue here. Okay? Because, ladies and gentlemen, let's face it, many of us, we tend to work hard toward achieving our goals, and we sometimes, in trying to achieve those goals, we really, chase the means that we have to chase in order to meet those requirements. But we still have a yearning, ladies and gentlemen, for security. Okay? So with this said, I'm just going to shuffle up a few cards here to kind of help you, ladies and gentlemen, reflect a little bit about, your relationship to money, okay, and abundance, okay? And then Spirit certainly is going to show you the way, and we're going to go on and just move right on into our tarot reading. As I said, I will be using the Tarot of the Dead card in order to illustrate your reading, okay? We're just going to pull 3 cards here to see what messages that these cards have to say to you in regards to your situation, okay? And Scorpio, I certainly hope that you've been having a very, very good birthday period here. Okay, let's get started. Spirit, what messages would you like for me to share with Scorpio in regards to their financial situation? Okay, let's start with the bottom card here. While Scorpio, trust here. Okay, this card is indicating to you that it says, allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. So this is simply telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that a lot of you, you've been stressed out about your financial situation. This card is telling you to trust. A lot of us, we tend to worry so much about money, and our worries never, ever materialize, okay? Have faith and trust, okay? Now let's pull 3 cards off the top and see what other messages that Spirit would like to share with you. Okay. We have love. And this card reads, divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing in your salvation, only love itself. This card is telling you to just sit back and relax and allow compassion and gratitude to come into your life a bit more. Okay. And then you have true offering. Okay. This card is saying true offering takes what it can be, an unbearable cross, and return it to love here. So some of you may even be getting an offer. I just get a strong indication that, really you guys have gone through a very tumultuous period when it comes to not only work, but also your financial situation. I'm getting a strong indication that some of you may have either got fired or you just left a situation that really wasn't working for you here. So maybe you will be receiving some type of true offering that seems to be coming towards you during this time period in question here. Okay, that's connected more so with work, I'm feeling. And then you have delusion. Okay, this card is indicating that intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusions. So what this card is telling you is to be more realistic about your financial situation, ladies and gentlemen. Be more realistic and, watch your intention. Okay? So now, as indicated, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on and just get started here with our tarot reading. And today I'm going to be using my Tarot of the Dead cards here. I will not be using the entire deck. And basically, I'm going to give you insight into what I see that may have happened in your past situation. Then we'll just come on up more into the present. And then I'm going to share with you what's not important in your situation. And then, of course, I'll share with you what is then important. And then we're going to see what might be hidden, or what may come unexpectedly. All right. So, Spirit, what messages would you like for me to share with Scorpios in regards to their financial situation? And again, ladies and gentlemen, this reading is valid until the end of the year. Okay. Be sure to give this reading a very big thumbs up if it resonates with you guys here. Okay. So why don't we just go on and get started here? And I'm going to pull 2 cards from the bottom of the deck to get some indications of the energies pervading your reading. Okay. We have the 5 of Reels. Okay. Let's get another card. We have the Emperor. So it's just as I imagined here, because with the 5 of Reels here, it's just as if it's similar to the 5 of Pentacles in tarot. So as I said, of my initial impression, I do get a very strong sense that some of you are feeling a bit left out in the cold, or you're just feeling that you don't have any money. You're just robbing Peter to pay Paul in that sense, or you're just broke. And maybe because some of you, as I said, may have lost your job, or something has happened, or some type of income perhaps that you were getting. Perhaps you are no longer getting. All right. And then when we connect the Emperor card here, despite whatever challenges that you guys have been facing, the Emperor card is very welcoming. It's a good omen here that I'm seeing for many of you. And so with this card, ladies and gentlemen, this card, it shows it's all about, of course, it represents an Aries. It's connected to fire signs, but it represents structure. It represents stability. And after this trying period with this 5 of Pentacles here, when you combine these, it shows a movement out of that, type of, financial situation that's been plaguing you. It looks like it's going to improve. So it shows an increase is to be expected. And it also, ladies and gentlemen, shows that perhaps an authoritative man might in fact be the catalyst to your success. And he could potentially represent a fire sign. It could be male or female, but usually it's a male. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, I see that an opportunity is in fact coming your way. A true offering, ladies and gentlemen, as we picked up and starting your reading. I also see you becoming a bit more focused and organized. This card is telling you, ladies and gentlemen, what? Trust your intuition. Isn't that something? Trust. All of these same messages are coming back up again, okay? It says whatever you want to pursue, it's time to go for it, you know? Many of you, I feel you're very, very talented. And it also shows for those perhaps in a legal debacle, a vast improvement on things turning perhaps in your favor. This card is asking you, Scorpio, to consider embracing more self-control and think rationally, okay? Take initiative and try to be a leader. Be ambitious and be, ladies and gentlemen, a bit more decisive, okay? Let your yes be yes and your no be no, okay? And in that way, people won't continue to take advantage of you, all right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on and just select the cards to represent the positions that we indicated that we will be discussing. Okay, we're going to start with the past. Okay, we have the death. All right. Let's select a card for the present. We have the world. Okay. Let's look at what's not important in your situation, ladies and gentlemen. And we have the Ace of Reels. All right. Let's look at what's important. We have the Star. All right. These are nice cards, aren't they? Okay. And we have, ladies and gentlemen, too, because we have this is represents the past, the present, what's not important, what's important, okay? And then what we're going to take a peek at now, ladies and gentlemen, is what's hidden. And what I wanted to do with this Ace of Pentacles, I just put another card on here. And we're going to look at the outcome. Oh my goodness, guys, this card here scares me. Well, you have the Tower here. So let me take a few moments and just look at these cards here just to um, do some observations or just do some advancing combinations here to just tell you a few things that I'm seeing that may not otherwise be apparent in the reading. I certainly do see new money coming in, okay? I also see someone perhaps purchasing a car, but I feel that this might not be a good time for that investment, okay? I also see it looks like a gift or money might come from some type of an inheritance that I'm getting. Okay, I see that coming in, but I'm also seeing too prior to the end of the year, I'm also seeing a lot of money troubles as I indicated. Okay, and I'm seeing financial loss. It looks like it's unexpected here. It's going to come very unexpected. You have this Tower, all right, that ends here in your reading, and it could be a loss of assets here because you have the Death card there. I also see something connected with the government, maybe possibly a grant or a scholarship or some money stemming from um, that appears to be connected with that I'm getting or feeling strongly here within your reading. All right. So let's start off by just examining your past just to see if those observations seem to pan through here. We have the Death. All right. So with the Death, ladies and gentlemen, that certainly connects with you actually as Scorpio. Okay. Water signs. This card is all about, as you would imagine, transformation, acceptance, change. So some of you might have decided to end a work situation to embrace something new because you outgrew it. You know? Additionally, I'm feeling that, some of you might even have previously received an inheritance I'm getting of some sort here. Okay, also connected to this card. But whatever it was, understand that you went through some type of metamorphosis, you know, and a major transformation, perhaps one that was very unwelcome at the time, but nevertheless required. Some of you might even also relocated, or you possibly had to relocate, or might had may were question if you would locate, perhaps to even move to another job, perhaps for some of you. I also realize that I feel that many of you realize you had to change the way that you not only viewed money, but also how you managed it. Okay, because I feel some of you were very careless with it in some ways or some aspects here. All right, let's move right along and examine your present situation. We have the World. Okay, so with the World, ladies and gentlemen, that connects with earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgos, and Saturn governs that card. So more than likely, I feel that it looks like what this card is kind of indicating, because I'm sure many of you want to know when you're going to get the money. Okay, so I'm feeling a strong sense that you will be receiving or seeing some movements of receiving money within a week or perhaps within a month time, a month at latest I'm getting. I see money coming your way because you've reached the end of a stage, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the world means. Money might come from the government, okay? I feel for many of you. It looks like it's something that you've been really expecting for some time now that's going to finally come, you know? And it could come through several sources, okay? It could even come from an investment of some of you that you've, maybe pursued in the past that's now it's showing return here, okay? It definitely represents the dawning of a new era. Okay. It represents, ladies and gentlemen, completion as well as perfection. Okay? So, as I said, in everyone's circumstances in life, there are always things that we tend to place focus on that we really shouldn't. So, let's examine those things, ladies and gentlemen, that's not important in your situation, particularly during this time period in question. I selected two cards here because I wanted to give you more guidance in this area. So we have the Ace of Pentacles as well as the Star, or the Ace of Reels. And you see, this is strange, and I hate it when good cards tend to appear in this position here because these are things that you really shouldn't be placing your emphasis on, but they're such good money cards, ladies and gentlemen. So, with that said, your message here is kind of telling me here that it's certainly not important for you to slack off or even to be optimistic or even to make too many future plans at this time. And many of you might know the reason why, or perhaps even to move forward with a new opportunity that might be proffered. Proffered. Okay, it looks like I said an opportunity is coming towards you, but it may not be the best opportunity for you only because of what ends here. This tower. Of course. Okay. Now let's go on and just take a peek then at what is important in your situation that you might want to place a little bit more emphasis or give a little bit more attention. All right. We have the Empress. And with the Empress, ladies and gentlemen, Venus governs this card and it connects with Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. It's important now you be a bit more nurturing. Be content with what you have thus far. It's important, ladies and gentlemen, that you develop a plan and be a bit more creative because it's now time that you keep it real and really try to be a bit more authentic as you secure the harvest, ladies and gentlemen, that many of you are seeking. It's time that you take your mind off of foolishness and really understand your needs will, in fact, be met despite how things look now. Remember, I have to remind you of the card that we selected from the onset. Trust. Okay? There is hope. All right? Trust and have faith. Use your intuition. Now let's look at your last card here in terms of what's hidden, ladies and gentlemen. You have this tower. Wow. So having that tower there, of course, that connects with Mars and it connects with fire. Okay. So it certainly shows that something very shocking, or it could be good or bad, or because it could even be a surprise here. But usually this card brings about some type of a catastrophe, loss, or some deception that's connected here. So I feel that some of you, due to your financial situation, you might move forward in a bankruptcy type agreement I'm getting here. Or I'm getting a strong sensation that maybe where a place where you work might immediately close or whatever, and you might have to move and you don't want to. Something of that nature, or potentially your investment might decimate, ladies and gentlemen, with this card. So if you are contemplating making major investments, I wouldn't do it. Okay? It's time to really be true to yourself, Scorpio, and to really embrace the change that life wants you to embrace. Okay? So, with that said, Scorpio, that completes my reading. I certainly hope that it offered you food for thought. Be sure to like and share. Subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. If you'd like to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly scoot right on over to my website or send an email to the email address identified within the description box. Have a blessed day, and I look forward to hearing your comments.